It's not morning, it's afternoon, but I have gotten it together. You know, hindsight 2020. Self-care for me has always been something much deeper than manicures and pedicures. Self-care is taking care of oneself deep down in terms of the soul, in terms of the person, in terms of the decisions you make and where you're going to be and what you're going to do. That's self-care. All that other stuff is superficial. It's on top. Although I did have a second baby, and then I went and bought a Coach purse because I had a baby. That was self-care too. But that is not the way I show myself self-care most of the time. Self-care for me was becoming a vegetarian. Self-care was then becoming a vegan. Self-care was going to bed at 9 o'clock when I had small children who might have still been up. However, self-care was also loving their dad and my marriage and being sure that it was intact. That was self-care. Self-care. Because in taking care of my marriage and my husband, I was taking care of myself long term, and I knew that. I was taking care of my children, and I knew that. So self-care is defined by different people in different ways. Self-care for me right now is meditation. Well, that was self-care back then too. So self-care for me is learning, that's a word, to manage stress. That's self-care. That means exercise. That's self-care. Manicures and pedicures and vacations and, cute clothes. That's what I have my special for, cute clothes. And, self-care is different for everybody. That's all I got. So I think that's part 2 of my self-care video.